I walked into the small cafe, the scent of roasted coffee beans hitting me before I even saw them. And there they were, her laughter ringing across the room, mingling with his. My heart clenched, a sharp, jarring pain that I tried to choke down. For a moment, I thought my eyes were deceiving me. But no, there was my wife, Claire, leaning close to another man, her hand brushing his as they laughed, completely unguarded, completely unaware of me standing just a few feet away. I froze, the noise of the cafe fading into a dull roar. Something inside me screamed for reason, for an explanation, but all I could hear was that laughter, our memories of it now tainted. I shifted my weight, trying to collect myself, and finally approached, my jacket heavy on my shoulders like a shield I wasn't sure I wanted to carry. "Claire," I said, my voice steadier than I felt. Her head snapped up, surprise flickering in her eyes. "Oh, you're here early," she said, forcing a smile that didn't reach her eyes. I nodded, unable to meet his gaze. "Yeah, just thought I'd stop by before work." He smiled, awkward now, and stood. "Hey, I didn't know." "Leave," I said sharply, my throat tightening. His confusion morphed into retreat, and he mumbled an apology before backing away. The relief I felt was fleeting. My attention snapped back to her. I don't understand," I whispered, more to myself than her. Her eyes darted to the table, hesitating. "We were just talking." "Talking?" My voice cracked, disbelief wrapping around each word. "Claire, your hand on his arm, your laughter, this is just talking?" She looked away, the smile faltering. The cafe seemed smaller now, the walls pressing in with all the years we had spent together. And then came the words I'll never forget. I'd never marry him again," she said softly, almost a whisper, as if saying it aloud made it less real. I blinked, stunned by the confession wrapped in denial. My chest felt hollow, my stomach twisting. "What does that mean?" I asked, my voice barely steady. Her eyes filled with guilt, shame pooling like ink in a glass. It's not what it looks like. I just... But I didn't want excuses. I wanted honesty. I wanted the wife I thought I knew. The cracks were evident now. Tiny fissures had been there all along, hidden under years of smiles and shared routines. "I need to see your phone," I said finally, my voice cold but trembling. Her hand shook as she handed it over, the screen glowing ominously between us. And there it was, messages I wish I could unsee. Detailed, intimate. A betrayal stitched carefully in words meant for someone else. Nights out, whispered secrets. Plans that didn't include me. My wife had been living a parallel life, one I had never imagined. I'm sorry," she whispered, tears brimming. "I didn't mean for it to go this far." Not mean for it to go this far? My own voice startled me with its raw edge. "Claire, we were married. I trusted you. I trusted us. And this is how you repay that." She reached for my hand, desperate. "I love you. I never stopped loving you." But the words sounded empty. I had loved her too, blindly. And perhaps that was the cruelest part, realizing that love doesn't protect you from betrayal. I pulled my hand away, the gesture final, leaving a silence heavier than any words. I stepped back, loosened my jacket, and something in me shifted. The jacket had been a shield, yes, but now it felt like armor I didn't need to wear anymore. I couldn't forgive, not yet, maybe not ever, but I could reclaim my own strength. "I need time," I said finally, each word measured and deliberate. "Time to understand who you are and who I am without the illusions." She nodded, tears spilling freely now. "Please, just don't leave me entirely." But I had already started walking toward the door, the cafe's warmth fading behind me. I knew the truth, and it hurt like fire, but I also knew I couldn't stay in the shadow of betrayal. The air outside felt cold but honest, the kind of clarity that comes after a storm shatters a calm. And as I stepped onto the street, my jacket flapping lightly in the wind, I realized that some laughter, once it turns into shock, can never be unbroken. Some trust, once shattered, can never be fully restored. But I would survive. I would rebuild. And I would never again allow someone else's secret life to erode the life I had built. My heart might be bruised, but it was still mine to guard.